Yo, what up? Hopefully you got something out of it.
So I'm assuming that was a theme song, right?
Yo. What up out there? My name's Hypocrisy Jones. This is... We'll touch on that in a minute. And we have a friend here.
WTFDave.
Yo,
hey, what up?
And this is the weekly plug. All right. Yo, let's throw it to today's plugs. Yo, this week I got a couple business plugs for you. I'm going to start off with Generations Automotive. Generations Automotive is a brand new local automotive supplier. So bring your kids, bring your dog, it doesn't matter. They are friendly to all, and they will supply you whether you're a car enthusiast, a race car guy, or just needing some parts. Also, they want to let you know to get rid of those felony forests out of your car and hit up these tree frog air fresheners. So check those out and check them out.
Hey, what up, everybody? It's local recording artist WTFDave here on the weekly plug. If you could, check out my latest mixtape coming out, Views from a Spaceship. Also, check out my songs I got with the artist Cobra from here in Kokomo, Shake. And we got another song coming out called Cesar187. You can find me on Twitter at WTFWorldDave and on Instagram and TikTok at WTFDave01. Thank you.
And then also, I want to plug you guys into Guilty Pleasures LLC. Yo, if you're watching this, you probably just missed Mother's Day. So why don't you make up for it? Get your mom, get somebody that you love, a Guilty Pleasures LLC pack. All sorts of tasty things inside of here. Hit them up and tell them that we plugged you in. Yo, hopefully you will get something out of those plugs. Go visit those places, except for, I don't know what's up with him, but first off, let's talk about our guest. What up, Dave?
Hey, thanks for having me, of course. I've been wanting to do the show for a minute, just finishing the mixtape. I've been busy. And
I know
also,
you're a busy dude, yo. You're a busy dude.
And I'm sure y'all have, people hitting you up, so I can't be, just because I got a podcast, I can't be like, hey, skip it, so I wanted to wait my turn type shit,
Yo, well, we mad appreciate having you. And, oh, there we go. Now we got some energy out of Scrap there. So first off, we got to touch on this, right? What's up, bro?
There's a strike going on.
There is a strike going on.
Yeah.
It's a writer's strike, right?
And I feel I'm a writer, so
I have heard about that, actually.
I'm on strike. Gonna not go on strike.
I mean, we're not unionized. I don't get paid.
We don't?
Not yet. We're working on that.
Oh, well, I don't know why I'm mad then.
Oh, okay, we good?
Oh, yeah, we're good.
All right, bet. All right, bet. Yo, everything is fine. Everything is fine. Yo, so, we can talk about this writer's strike real quick. It's affecting a lot of things.
Oh, yeah, it is. It's just, crazy, because, I really didn't know they was even going on strike till, the past, couple weeks. I'm like, okay, oh, shit. Then at the Illuminati festival they had last weekend, they kind of, brought it up. I guess it's, the talk of, the ceremony about the, WGA or something like the Writers Guild.
The Writers,
yeah.
They had the Adam Ruins Everything guy was in there with him and shit.
Yeah, it's about to get ugly because the last time they had a strike was 2007. And if you remember the shitty movies that we got in 2008 because of that strike.
Oh, God.
We got, X-Men Origins.
Oh, yeah.
We got Dragon Ball Revolution.
Yep.
Evolution. We got that Terminator movie.
Rise of the Machines, right?
Yeah. Then we got that Transformers. One of them.
It might have been the Knights of the Round.
No, the Fall. I think it's a Fallen. Something of the Fall. All shitty movies came out 2008.
Oh, God, I forgot about that. I was also not in the country during that time.
Yeah,
so
It kind of reminds me of the NFL replacement ref season.
Yeah, see.
Oh, God, yeah.
That was terrible,
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
and that's, I think, next couple years we might get some shitty, movies. And
I mean, I don't know. In my world, it's okay.
Yeah.
Because, wrestlers and
Oh,
wrestling
yeah,
writers aren't unionized.
No,
so like,
yeah.
I have
it's still gonna be shitty.
I had a little bit of an interesting take. One of them is which I got the podcast, I got imagination.
Yeah.
Hire me to write your movies. One, two. Honestly, the movies have been pretty bad this last couple of years. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the main studios, Marvel, right? We all know, but
Yeah.
but the main movies been coming out have been not so good. So
Yeah,
maybe a
Black
change.
Adam was really bad. I get it.
I
Black
mean,
Adam was really
it's
bad.
funny. I actually like that one.
What's that
But-
movie
Who's it?
production company like A24? Like
Oh yeah,
they
yeah.
do like all them like off like cut movies, kind of like what's uncut gems and
Oh
that
yeah, yeah.
everywhere.
I'm with
Anytime,
Uncut
all
Gems.
that
Yeah,
all at once.
those weren't too bad, right?
Yeah, but those it's like they're kind of like, all right, we're about to change things up a little bit.
They're
That's why
like
they kinda,
good
stand out.
movies for like in a sea of bad movies type shit.
Yeah.
There's not no
Yeah, like,
Rocky
yeah.
release but like
And
my
that-
thing is maybe there's a time for a change of guard.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's my opinion.
Well, I mean, maybe more people should watch Tubi movies, support local writers, support local artists. I mean, shouldn't that be a thing, right?
And
Like,
get over your obsession with 4K cameras, bro. Like that is like that don't change the content. Like obviously when you're talking about effects and all that, okay, we can't do what they do in Marvel movies.
Yeah.
But we're definitely just as funny as Marvel writers, or if not funnier. Like that's all I'm trying to say.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
everybody has to start somewhere. We have a 4K camera. Don't hate on us.
But you
We-
get
we-
you get what I'm saying.
I
though.
know.
I'm not talking.
but,
I'm just
like,
talking about
it's all
this,
a grind.
Yeah, this over obsession with they don't have a a warehouse studio. I'm not watching them. You live in a 1-bedroom house. Relax, please.
I tell people to chill. Look, iPhone cameras they film in 4K.
Yeah, we can make a movie
Yeah.
with iPhone.
Yeah.
People gotta
So,
relax on this quality stuff and let us grind and work and check us out while we're on the way there.
I'm personally somewhat okay with this writer's strike because maybe it does give an
Yeah.
opportunity for more independent people to shine, to put their foot out there.
And
Hopefully it ends because I want all people to get paid.
Yeah,
Ultimately.
Yeah, I don't want
But-
nobody to be broke.
Yeah.
But write
Well,
better movies.
But
Yeah.
and don't be surprised
Well-
if you start seeing studios because they're writers on strike. So that it's kind of like with these big old like big three factories.
Yeah.
Like like all right, they go on strike. We got transmissions or whatever in the bank.
Oh yeah.
They got movies that they shelved that they're like, all right,
Yeah, it's not the right time for
like
this.
all right, okay, we're
Like-
gonna put this shit out now. Like
Yeah.
like that that Batgirl movie they canned.
yeah.
They get Warner Bros. Can easily be like shit.
That's true. That's on a
let's
flash
put
drive
let's
somewhere.
Put, let's
right?
put this shit out. Like shit.
Yeah.
All right, we can't get nothing. All right, we can get something out of this. We can
And like I
milk.
said,
That's why they said companies like Fox did that with Dragon Ball. They said they were just sitting on some shit. They're like, shit, let's just put this shit out, and they put that shit out, and you
They
saw,
should not
yeah,
have put that shit
they
out.
should not have put that shit out.
No, not at all. But I don't know. This is where I don't know.
Yeah, it's like I said. Hopefully, everything gets resolved quick because they said it was 15 months the last strike.
Yeah.
They said it's like 15 months, and that'd be wild if we go another like 15 months with a writer strike because all the shitty content, like it's kind of going to affect our show if we think
Well,
about
it's
it.
already-
It really will. Because
Damn,
what are we gonna
yeah.
plug?
Yeah.
What are you didn't have anything to plug today,
Yeah.
so like.
But like we said, like some of these movies, these big time movies have been garbage already. Like yeah, they're gonna hire some of us. Some of us are gonna do great.
Yeah.
Not all of us. Some of these
Oh.
movies are gonna be bad.
Yeah.
Worse than what they've been type shit.
I'm not gonna lie. We put out shitty content shows sometimes. Like if,
I mean, we're
if I'm
small, it
self-aware,
happens.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Not everything's a home run.
No.
We try, but
Now my music, that's different though.
yeah. I fuck with your music. Plug your music right now.
Yeah,
give
so-
me some shine right now.
So the basic story is that I really wasn't gonna be a musician, but I made the first CFB just because Dalton was telling me I couldn't rap.
Yeah.
So I was like trying to show him and show a couple people like I can really rap. Y'all think I was just playing? And then it turned out like the song Confidence, people heard that and said, bro, you just need to be a musician.
Yeah.
So then I just saw there was possibly money in it, kept going. I would say my favorite songs are New York, Amsterdam, Shake, and Friends Around. Check those out. If you've seen them,
I fuck with it.
WTFDave music.
Yo, I mad appreciate the feature on CFB.
For sure.
Appreciate that. Yo, check it out if you haven't heard. Like, my takes are everywhere.
We gonna get
Especially
y'all on
right
a song,
there.
some ad libs or something like that.
Bro, I would love that. Let me do that. Let me do some Chris Rock type shit and narrate your album.
Yeah, that's like something like that. We can definitely do that.
Yeah. I got you, bro.
Yeah,
I
that'll
got
be
you.
dope.
I got you. So I wanted to touch on music a little bit because something happened in music today, or not. Well, this past week, and it like kind of may affect music as a whole.
Oh, you talking about?
And I know that. Yeah, I know you want to touch on this, right?
Yeah, the gays.
The gays, right?
I thought you were talking about the AI shit. But I didn't know about
Yeah,
that.
that too. But
Yeah,
the
yeah.
gays, they're notorious out here for like anybody that's listen. They check out like all this music.
Yeah.
And they just be listening, and they find whatever sound like Marvin Gaye. They're like, okay, let's all that. They stole this. They stole it from us. So with Ed Sheeran, his song he put out like the Shape of You, something like probably like with 2012.
Yeah.
Kind of like they said the melody kind of resembles Let's Get It On.
The songs are nothing alike.
And and like if you hear Let's Get It On, you hear that back to back, you can kind of like your brain gonna be like, I feel like it's like one of them things like you tell yourself like, oh shit, that's the same song, even though they're not the same.
They're not. I mean, like
But
you
like,
could say it's the same vibe, but
and,
it's not
and
the same
that,
song.
and,
Not
and
even
see,
the lyrics. Not
and
nothing.
that right there is why Robin Thicke and Pharrell and them lost to the gays
Right.
because of a vibe. The gays took them to court, and they ended up saying like, oh, they took for I think Got to Get It Up or one of them songs for that Robin Thicke song.
They ended up suing me because all my shit is vibey.
Oh yeah, see, the gays gonna be on it. Like that's why you gotta watch what you're doing. Like I was surprised when Kendrick had that sample before with that video when he's changing his face. Yeah, that's a Marvin Gaye sample.
I paid him.
Oh yeah, he had to pay the gays.
Yeah, he had to.
He definitely had to pay the gays.
He's probably a big enough artist that he probably
not
that Robin Thicke wasn't at the time, right?
But I feel like the
and
gays.
not even that Ed Sheeran isn't.
Nah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Sheeran's
But I
big,
feel like
man.
the gays probably thought that like, oh, Kendrick is like I said a big artist.
Yeah.
So okay, we won't all right, go ahead,
Right.
sample our father who I think it's the kids. That's who basically running the state. It's like the kids of Marvin.
Yeah.
Right now too, it's like if like they do that regularly, right? So right now the economy and shit, they're like, okay, we see some money here. Ed Sheeran, let's get on that.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
whoever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but luckily, Ed Sheeran, ended up winning, and he, because
Big
he was talking about if he would have lost, he would quit music forever and stuff like that. But the gays, they took their first loss in court.
that's pretty messed up
So,
too. Like,
Got that L.
yeah, like I thought, the gays are gonna come out on top because normally,
Normally they do.
Yeah,
Normally they
the
win
gays
this.
do
well, they're
stuff
suing
like
people that were influenced by their
that.
grandfather. Like, damn, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Come on.
That is a crazy concept, and I hope that doesn't continue because it really does kind of stifle creation. If you
Yeah,
think about
Yeah,
it. Like there's no reason why you can't create off of somebody else's
yeah, like I was inspired.
inspiration,
Yeah.
right? Like now, if you're just taking their shit blatantly, there's a
Yeah.
problem with
If
that.
Marvin
Like-
Gaye was here, he would want people to like sample and you know what I mean? Like, come on.
He'll be all for it. But his kids are kind of
Like,
greedy.
I did this shit with Johnny Cash. I'm sure he would love that. Like, oh shit, bro. Like, yeah, I'm glad you put that on a rap beat. Like,
yeah, maybe.
Maybe
Maybe, I don't know.
he looked like he said the hard R a couple times.
I mean,
I know.
was
I'm making a joke. That the whole song was it's cool. It's funny.
I love it. I love it.
He would love it.
I wonder how he referred to them cats in Folsom.
Nah.
I don't know, bro. Yo,
Yeah, it's dope that Ed got away with the W though, because
Yeah.
like I said, it would affect music tremendously, like with the whole AI thing, and that's another reason why the writers are also going on strike because of AI.
Yeah,
Because
AI taking
can
jobs.
directly affect them.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And because like I said, you can just put an idea and by hey, make a movie about two
And that's gonna happen.
guys
That's gonna happen.
going on a trip and meeting this girl and they fighting over the girl. You
That's-
got a whole
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
story.
Yeah.
That's gonna happen. They're
Hey,
gonna,
Like I downloaded this AI app just to bullshit around, and I asked for it to book a match between Roman Reigns and The Rock.
Yeah.
And it booked a match between Roman Reigns and The Rock.
Oh God.
damn.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
So that is super scary because, like, one, it can take over everything. It can write a script for anything.
I mean, movies are hard to write. So
Yeah.
like, if you're a director and you can just like type a couple sentences in and get a script and not have to pay a group of writers,
Yeah.
you're gonna do
Yeah.
that. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna happen, just like we do.
I would hope not.
Yeah,
I would hope not.
that's why I'm pretty sure it's gonna be in the next WG contract.
Yeah.
that they saw that hey, this AI shit.
Yeah.
Is
You
crazy.
have to do something.
Yeah.
You have to do something to prevent it.
And-
You have to do something from preventing getting scripts of these things because it's taking jobs away from us.
Well, I've seen people like on a rap side be afraid of that, and I just feel like rap is like different from like writing movies. Like you have your signature style, and that's either
Not
like people are gonna like it or they're not. So like, can an AI replicate it? Sure, probably, but at the end of the day, like I feel like you just got to be creative. It's like I think rap is the one thing we can be just as, if not more creative than AI personally.
But also, I want to see AI recreate Gator's Last Dance from Jungle Fever with Samuel Jackson. I don't think AI can do that.
No,
AI,
I don't think so.
AI can do all this other
Shit that really hits requires human creativity. So if
Yeah.
you're really like hidden, I think like AI won't be able to fuck with you.
I think you can definitely tell the difference, but I think there is a fear that like it's going to get better because why wouldn't it get better? Everything else gets better, right? Like
Yeah.
people figure out the technology. Here soon, AI might take over podcasts.
Yeah.
Or,
Well, and I see it as fine.
things like us, right?
like what's the Godfather of AI? Well, he stepped down because he's saying basically like I created a monster.
Yeah.
Like this shit is about to get like they said where its AI is at right now, they didn't expect it for like at least 30 years.
Yeah.
So it's like AI is just moving too fast and
Well-
it's about to get super ugly, I feel like in the next 3 to 5 years.
Oh, absolutely. We have dudes like Elon Musk even like being like, "Hey, yo, like,
They scared, yeah.
It's
need
like
to back up."
It's like, like I got from that whole vibe, it's like the Frankenstein, like the guy was like, oh shit, I just created something that I shouldn't have put my hands in. So I'm letting y'all know right now, like shit's about to go. Y'all might want to form a fucking town riot and carry pitchforks and shit because like deep fakes is about to be out here and like, cause there's a picture I saw with LeBron laying next like a guy like
Oh, I
and-
saw
that.
and,
Oh,
like,
shit,
and that
yeah.
looks so real like now if you, unless you like look at the hands they haven't
Yeah.
mastered the hand shit.
Yeah.
But like I'm like damn like that shit like yeah like it's getting wild out here.
It is getting wild, and that is.
So yeah,
I saw that.
Yeah.
Thought it was interesting.
That's
too.
like that shit. Like if the CIA like blackmails a congressman, like you
Yeah,
got
see,
this picture.
see,
it's
and
like,
I said,
hold
like, how
on,
can you
what?
tell, like how
Yeah.
it is getting very scary of what is true, what is not true, what can be true, what may not be true. Are you gonna fuck with like innocent people?
Yeah,
sort of
like-
thing.
But I just want to say like back to like, did y'all hear that song that the AI made, the Drake song? I can't remember. It was Drake.
there's
and
a
whoever.
There's a few.
There's a few.
Yeah.
So like stuff like that, I feel like legally, like if you're gonna copy Drake's voice and whoever's voice, then they would just still get paid. So that's like I would think like you can make whatever AI song, whatever artist
who
voice you
gets
want.
paid what though?
I'm saying they take it off the streaming platforms, but let's say it's on there, then like ultimately the money that was built up is gonna have to go to Drake. So you can
Yeah.
do whatever you want with music. I don't know about movies, right? With music, cool. Make a song of my voice. Then I'm still getting the money though. Like
But also, like I said, it depends.
Hopefully.
Like,
I mean,
hopefully,
like I'm talking about as it progresses. Like I think that'll be the response.
Like,
Could I be wrong?
The,
You
the
know.
RA gonna step on this shit, and next thing you know, they gonna be. It's kind of like I said, mixtape game. Back in the mid 2000s, how the mixtape game was out there, and it's like RA. It was like, hold up, y'all making money out here. We're not seeing none of this shit.
right.
All right, put their foot down. Drama and them end up getting arrested. End up basically killing the mixtape game. All those mixtape sites, like from back, like
Yeah,
where
they
you
all
had
got
you could
put
order,
into a
they all
RICO
got shut
trial
down.
and
Yeah,
shit.
so.
Oh
like,
shit!
Yeah,
I
RA,
know about that.
yeah, RA is if they see some shit with this AI that they can't profit off of, they'll put their foot down.
Absolutely. they
And
will.
next thing you know, people making these covered tracks is gonna get got.
Shit, they coming for me.
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
But I already had a marketing plan. When they come to sue me, just take the song. I'll just I'm creative enough to just do more. Just take
That's
it.
how they're gonna do
Yeah.
it anyway.
Just
They
take it, bro.
like, and that's how I always like felt with things like if I jack, let's say a sample or something
Yeah.
like that, like I'm not gonna get sued because look where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
But if I end up blowing up, like, and it blows up, go ahead, take that shit.
Already
take
yeah.
there's a lot of
Already was a
rappers
plan
out
type
here
shit.
that got like songs that they don't own no rights to because the song had a sample, and the original sample artist is getting a good chunk of that, that song.
But if it helps your career, it helps your
Oh
career.
yeah,
So
like
that's awesome.
Ghostface came out and said he only owns probably like good like 30% of his catalog because
Well,
all of them like samples that RZA and stuff was putting in his beats, they wasn't cleared, so they came in and just took.
That's shitty when you don't like when you do it to yourself. I did it to myself.
Well,
that's one thing.
I think
That-
they ultimately profited off of that though. So like
He's famous. We
Yeah,
know.
I said, yeah, he's famous,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's just
yeah.
that it just he doesn't.
You gotta
he
make
really
your
can't
money.
own his back catalog because he doesn't really own the songs that he was rapping over because.
I think that's a weird thing about artistry, and like it may get into a deeper subject, like for a later time or whatever. But like sometimes when you put things out there in the world, like it can help inspire somebody else and be recreated. Should you get paid if there's profit? Probably. Should all people get paid if there's profit? Yeah, but ultimately I think there's that re-evolving cycle when you're an artist like that. You're not necessarily getting paid for your art. You're getting paid for your presence.
Yeah.
And if you look at the industry like that and remember it like that, like I think you remember where you're going to get your money from ultimately.
Music has a thing too. Like I don't know if movie writing has this, but like music can be like Ghostface don't own his catalog, but everyone will still say, bro, he was dope in the 90s.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
so
yeah,
you
yeah,
always
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
have
he
that.
gonna- yeah,
right?
yeah, of
Writers
course.
for Hollywood, no one's walking around like that person wrote the fuck out of that movie. We don't even know who they are. So they
Yeah.
gotta get their money.
Yeah.
Versus Ghostface can go, you know what, okay, I didn't get the money for that. I can go do a TV appearance and
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? So,
Yeah, I can do this Wingstop joint or
yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
So it's important for the writers to in Hollywood to actually get fairly paid. Yeah, it's
they
different.
already don't even get the the recognition that
Right.
as the directors and all this and that, because like I say, you hear about a writer, most of the time when they get celebrated, it's because they're the director.
Yeah.
Like like Quentin Tarantino,
Writer slash
he's
director,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Quentin Tarantino, he's one of those. Oh yeah, this is my movie. I wrote it. I also directed it.
Yeah.
But not just like Larry, the cable guy, not actually Larry, the cable guy.
No, no,
right.
That's funny you said that though.
Larry that works at Xfinity.
We didn't
right,
know-
he wrote
like,
the script.
Like,
right,
he wrote the script. So
I didn't know that Alan or Adam, the Adam guy that ruins everything, right? I didn't know he was a writer in Hollywood.
Oh,
So
yeah,
that's
yeah.
new too. So he's technically famous, not even for writing. You know,
Like the hell, that's how Childish Gambino started.
Yeah.
okay.
He started as a writer for 30 Rock.
Yep.
Okay.
And he ended up.
and 30 Rock, that old show.
Yep. He was
Damn,
a writer. He was a writer on
He'd
that
have been
show.
must have been like what, 18,
Yeah,
19?
Yeah.
Yeah. He got in young.
Yeah, he got in young.
That's crazy.
He went to what's that famous acting school in New York?
Juilliard.
The one only is
Something
that
like that.
NYC or something. It's one of them
That makes
famous
sense.
like school acting schools in New York. that he
I only
went
know
to.
Juilliard.
And like one of the he
I
had
think that's
like,
for dance.
Oh, okay.
he had an internship, and the internship ended up getting him on that 30 Rock. So.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. Yo, so, are you feeling a little bit more plugged in from the start?
Oh yeah. I just just confusing. I thought it was on strike, and I was,
they on strike.
Yeah,
we ain't strike.
Been thinking about
we,
it all
we,
day.
We actually working to get on strike eventually one day with them, right?
it happens. My bad, y'all.
Yeah.
I was confused. I thought it was on strike, and I was like, let's go. I had my picket out there ready to let's we want whatever. I don't know what we want, but we just want it. So
Hire us, pay us
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
yeah, I just putting walking around ready to walk.
It's okay. We're a proud union podcast in other senses of other
Really.
kinda ish. I don't know, man. It's the people behind the mask, just like the people behind RIA. Hey, plug yourself real fast.
WTFDave is that right podcast. Big things coming. V-Fall's mixtape, Views from a Spaceship. We got Drake on there, Johnny Cash, Survivor, Paul Anka, The Four Lads. It's all classics. Check it out.
Check it out. I was just trying to avoid those people from getting us.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Well, if they do get us, that means we made it, right?
Maybe we made it. Yo, this has been the Weekly Plug, and we out.
Deuces.
Yo, I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of the Weekly Plug. You got plugged in. Again, my name is Hypocrisy Jones. You can find me on Facebook right there. You can also find me across all social medias at Curator Bell, whether that's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever you have. Tell them where they can find you.
You can find me on Facebook at Scrap Lotto, same with Twitter at Scrap Lotto, and you can find me on AMP at The Scrapyard.
Probably find us at your mom's house too.